ongoing robbery at Southern Bank. Suit up.
You go collect woto.
Have you ever watched a film and felt like you had to talk about it? That's what we're here for. So today, we will be looking at a famous, intelligent writer-director, JADE OSIBERU. JADE OSIBERU is a Nigerian writer, director, and producer, and founder of Griot Studio. She is also known for Isoking, Sugar Rush, Brotherhood, and Gangs of Lagos. JADE OSIBERU is born to a royal family in 1985. JADE OSIBERU's father, Oba Adewale Osiberu, is the Elekpe of Ekpe Shagamu. Osiberu had her secondary education in Ibadan before obtaining a computer system engineering degree from the University of Manchester. She is also an alumni of Pan Atlantic University, where she studied media and communications. It's her audacity for me when it comes to storytelling. Let's take a look at a couple of films she has produced. In today's episode, we will be taking a look at the famous movie Gangs of Lagos. I didn't really know who filmmaker JADE OSIBERU was up until she released Brotherhood. She got my attention with that film, and ever since I have looked forward to any other piece from her. And then boom, Gangs of Lagos. JADE OSIBERU leaves no prisoners in a tale of crime, betrayal, and power. Gangs of Lagos is an inward look at the lasting effects of growing up in the slum. It is a story of the life of the low-class Lagosians living in Isale Eko and the pipeline of thuggery, from the ordinary street thugs, area boys, to the top political figure. The story features Tobe Bakare, I hope I pronounced that well, who played Obalola. His journey from childhood as a young boy growing up in the street of Isale Eko in Lagos under the mentorship of gang leaders, and how their influence played out in making him the man he became. Obalola, the conflicted protagonist whose big dream to leave the crime-infected street of Isale Eko was dashed when his foster father was murdered. Like the rest of us, Oba longs for something more than the life he lives, and at some point began to question certain things around him. Tobe Bakare is charismatic and energetic in his portrayal of Oba, a man of few words. Obalola, taking the streets together with his childhood friends, Gift, played by Adesuwa Wellington, and Ifi, played by Chike Osibuke. I hope I pronounced that well. An Afro R&B singer who is appearing in his first acting role in future Nollywood film.
Yo, 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 yo. Bana, bana. Onyo bona bia walumigo. Bana, bana, bana.
Singer Chike played Ifi quite well. A real-life performing artist who takes on movie roles and convinces you it was a smart choice, even though hard to find, but he made no mistakes. This young man is one of them. Seeing the legendary Pasuma and veteran actress Chioma telling most of her scenes was one of the most exciting for me. In telling the backstory of a character, Osiberu in this movie is able to give child actor portraying the young version of the lead character enough time to be himself on set. Malik Sani, who played the young Obalola, has achieved a fair amount of fame as a content creator with the group Ikorodu Boys, which has gained global attention from top Hollywood actors for creating their own version of movie trailers.
Damn.
As tools of the director's interpretation, the entire cast bring their A game, breathing life to well-fleshed three-dimensional characters. It's hard to see a Nollywood film where the cinematography is this perfect. Every shot, every frame, every camera movement look picture square. And I needed no further assurance that the best hands were employed for this job. The film cinematography and editing ought to serve as a yardstick to future Nollywood production. The color grading of the film scenes contributes to the visual story and convey to the audience the emotions of the characters at every moment. This movie is one of the best Nollywood films in recent time. As a filmmaker, Osiberu is artistic in her interpretation of this engrossing story. The streets are literally painted in blood, and it's something that makes you suspend your belief, no matter how temporary that might be. I am soaked in from the very first scene, and I found it hard to let go until the end credit. And lastly for me is the music. Oh my God. Gangs of Lagos has one heck of a musical score. JADE Osiberu is an audacious storyteller. To enjoy more review of JADE Osiberu's movie, do well to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell. Expect more. On our next episode, we'll be talking about one of JADE Osiberu's film titled The Trade. You don't want to miss out on this particular review.